Egil from Norwegian NRK. What is your immediate feeling right now after losing the semi-final?
Disappointed about the final result in a match who started really good for us. After that, we had some difficulties in the midfield to stop the good players like Bellingham, Foden, between the lines. We didn't control the game. We made some changes to control back in the game, and the feeling was in the last 20 minutes that we were the better team, attacking more. But then was the knockout in, I think it was 90 minutes. A great goal, and then it's over, and then that's difficult to accept.
Lady in the third row.
Hi Ronald, hier.
Oh, ja.
Hoe heb je gekeken naar het penalty moment met Dumfries en daarnaast ook de vraag, ja,
what about the penalty moment with Dumfries? What's your conclusion after this tournament? Because you've now been eliminated. Now there was a decision made by the VAR. And what can you do as a defender? Because, in my opinion, this should not have been a penalty. He wanted to stop or to block the ball, and he kicked the ball, and the shoes touched. So, I think that we cannot play properly football. And this is due to VAR. It really breaks football. And for the remainder, and that's my personal opinion, that we should be proud, because we've achieved many things in these weeks. And there's no criticism towards the squad. We fought as lions. Sometimes we perform better than at other points of time. But the situation was a kind of balance today. But what we did not perform so good as the English team. And there was a lot of fans as well in the stadium. That was very good. I'd like to thank the fans. And it was also thanks to the players, because they believed in something. And it was good to see that. But now it's too late. We can't do anything with that. But in the future, we will come back.
In the fourth row, yes. Ronald. Yeah, here.
Ronald. Yes, I'm sitting here.
Het is natuurlijk kort na de uitschakeling, maar kun jij zeggen...
So, now you've been eliminated about 1 hour ago. You have been 5 weeks with these players. There's also new players. What do you think? Can you use this experience also in the future of Dutch football? Now you've reached the semi-finals. Are you confident with this team? Yes, of course, because this team is able to do more, and moreover, there's also players which will join us in the future. Some people were not able to play because they were not fit. So I think there's a future for us, and we have worked also in a proper way together. There was a bond, of course. There were also dips in matches, and we have to improve some aspects as well. But I think we were close to the finals. But I think that we have got the maximum with this team on the basis of a great mentality of all the players. I'm proud of this team, because as of May 27th, we've always been together. The players have worked hard, they were together, and always were looking out for the next match. So I wanted to give him also the opportunity to play in the final, but it was not possible.
Michael Boykov für 90 Plus German Media. Question about Xavi Simons. After his very early dream goal, he moved well between the lines, but he didn't have that many offensive actions. How would you rate his performance apart from the goal today?
No, he played well. He was dangerous. He scored a great goal. He had the offensive movements he's always working hard, and sometimes we expect too much from a young player, and I'm really happy to have him for our national team, because he will have a great future by a big club in the future, and also for the national team.
Next question on the third row behind there.
Ronald, als je kijkt in aanvallend
Ronald,
opzicht,
so we're speaking about the attacking
categorie zit er misschien niet bij ons. Zit
qualities.
de categorie daar net onder? Of is dat ook
You don't have a player who really outperforms the others. Now, but you have relatively good strikers. Zirkzee, does he perform well or not? There's a huge potential. We speak about Zirkzee, and that's what he showed as well at his club. And there's also other attacking players. However, we do not have a lot of good strikers, so we need to have new players or young players, such as, for instance, Joshua and Bobby. They have to develop themselves further to make progress, because these are still young players and they could become better strikers.
Hi coach, today I was speaking with many neutral fans and they were hoping to see Netherlands, Spain in a final, because they would like to see football there, not boring, as they were saying. So do you have any suggestion to the coach De La Fuente to save, as the fans would say, a football to face England? Thank you.
I think England showed great football in the first half after 1-0 down. It's football, and maybe if you watch all the matches of them, maybe the Spanish national team is playing a little bit still more offensive, with really wingers and great football from the back, great ball position, and you need to stop that. But England is in the final, and they have his possibilities to win it. Maybe from outside, maybe because Spain are playing on a high level, but England can stop them. Why not?
Okay, we'll take the last two questions, gentlemen, there in the second row, and then in the green in the centre here.
Ronald, die eerste helft hebben die Engelsen je overbluft.
Hoe is het mogelijk dat the English were really better? How was it possible that the Dutch team was not able to play better? Because was it maybe that the team was already pleased with reaching the semi-finals? No, that's not the case. I don't know why you asked this question. Not the case. If you play the semi-final, of course you want to do your best. You go for everything because you want to reach the final. So there was a series of issues because it was difficult. There were four midfield players from England. It was difficult to guard them. It has also to do with the quality of the opponent. It has not to do with us. They were better. At some points of time, we had a lot of ball possession, and then the English team had to go back to the back line. And that's what happened to us in the first half. It's not always due to our own performance, also because the qualities of the opponent are better. When we speak about Foden, Bellingham, for instance, these are players, world-class players. And then, in these situations, you can encounter difficulties.
Last question in the centre, then the green shirt, please.
Ronald, je was vrij duidelijk over
Ronald, you was clear. About the penalty. What about the referee? Because the players did not understand the referee's decision. I had the same experience because the referee, he whistled for silly things. The English players fell on the ground suddenly, and then the referee whistled, but there was nothing serious. So, but that's not the cause of our defeat. No, because they scored a great second goal, and that's why they won. But sometimes the referee, yes, stated there was a foul, but in my opinion it was not a foul.
Thank you very much. England manager Gareth
Thank you.
is on his way in about 2 or 3 minutes. Thank you.